Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Captain of Industry coming at you. What up, what up? Let's see. Oh, super great progress. Hard to summarize all the episodes and all the things we've been doing. Super good progress. This is probably my crowning achievement here, but also we've been ramping up our housing. That was kind of the note I ended on last session. You can just... Oh, no. Iron scrap. How are you full of... I must have had a truck just come immediately and remove that. That can get a boost. That was a weird thing to come back to. Low fertilizer, low wood, no coal. Yep, that's fine. This has been something that's been not difficult to tussle with, but it's been a bit of effort to really just get this all... Yeah. Get this all doctored in and done and taken care of. Yeah, it's been some effort. What's our maximum unity? 110. I'm gonna burn some of that down right now. Yeah. Oh, what am I researching? Oh, right, the next tier of glassmaker. Pretty important. For longevity of the materials, I'd say it's pretty important. It wasn't mission critical numero uno, but would be pretty important. I have... Yeah, glass is the problem. Okay, well... I guess I'm not doing more vehicles, so that's why we have a lot of glass. Oh, I know why we have glass. This is why we have a stupid amount of extra glass. Yep. Mm-hmm. That tracks it. That does it. For sure. For sure and for sure. For high and for real. Also, I don't know where the crap I'm going to put the new glass maker, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, I guess cool thing is I haven't had to make anything out of, like, actual sand and whatever for a while because there's so much scrap. Oh, God. Cruel the world. Okay. Yep, we're burning through that unity, which is what I wanted to accomplish. That is going to be busy for a spell. Oh, do I even have any more dirt? I kind of don't. Oh, that's right. I was working on this instead. Right. Because I wanted to get more storage. I wanted another ship. Yeah. Okay. I'm all caught up. I just, like, you know, take several more days as a break and completely forget what I'm doing. Yep, for sure. For sure, for sure. What's this one going to be? I thought I had a plan for this guy. I knew I had a plan for this guy. It's oil. I forgot if I had a plan for that dude. Unsure. Unsure. Anyway, we got a lot of stone to move. I want more storage. I want a lot of everything. How are we doing on lumber? And we're Baroque. Cool. I call me Icarus. Like, I was so close, reached the sun. Felt like for a moment I tasted the sweet sunlight. Then it all went to farts. Why is this paused? But I don't know why that was paused, but it super was. Yay! I don't need any more veggie, and I don't need any more potato. Do I need any more oh god, we're full on everything. I'm gonna turn this down by 20%. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down by a percent, for sure. Oh, I'm actually almost out of saplings. So I could do this, and I should not have two fruits growing at the same time. Oh my god. Okay, well. Okay, well, I don't know what to do about that. I guess I'm just gonna change this to a veg. Even it out a little bit. Or, I don't need a wheat. Low electronics too. Oh, no. Wait, do I still have that box of... SPCB. Get rid of one canola. Oh, is that everything? No. Mate, not even... Oh, I remember why you were offed. And you should be... paused. Yeah, okay. Get rid of some of that wheat, yo. Wheat. Oh, flour. Sorry. I can't just do this, can I? What does that do? Huh. Okay. I guess that's about what I expected. All this could just go away. You can't grind down canola in an anaerobic digester. Holy crap, did we just empty the boat? Sweet. You can't anaerobically digest canola. I think... Yeah, you have to just stash it, and I don't care about it. Okay, so I don't have a surplus of electronics, too. That's what I was trying to get at. I ain't got no surplus. Hey, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That is dope. Okay, cool. Cool. So, it is this. Nope, it's this, and it's this, and it's this. Okay. It is more workers, more expensive, and it's a different maintenance schedule. But, like I said, the benefit of this is straight up, we're doubling our effectivity of glass. Now, I don't know where to put this damn thing. Every single time I play this game, I grossly underestimate how large this one piece is. Do you like that? I mean, that's maybe less ridiculous than this. Right? How much do you take? 24? Oh, right. Yeah. I'm doubling my production. Yeah, for real. You know what? Yep, that sucks. This doesn't happen anymore. So, this doesn't happen anymore. This is just gonna get upgraded straight. And then this doesn't happen anymore. Okay, did that save me anything? No, it didn't necessarily hurt. Didn't necessarily hurt either. It'd have to go like that. You know what? I almost like this. I almost like this. I think you can go around easily enough. What the... Oh, whoops. Okay, yeah. My bad. How about something like that? Huh? We good? What are we doing here? Oh, I had the wrong thing. So smart. So smart. I have a sneeze coming out. Just a second. Alright. Sorry about that. Ring my own bell when I sneeze like that. Realistically, I could flip this and make that pretty neat, but let's just get this going on. Yep, just doubled my glass output. Pretty brilliantly, I'd say. Yep, 24 to 24. Yep, much less waste. Yeah, literally a lot less waste. Brilliant. That could just get paused. No need for it. Okay. What is the next hata? High supply of compost. Really? Okay. Not entirely sure what I want to do about that this second. I probably should do something, but I don't know what I want to do about it this second. We're still very good on very many things. I'm not worried. Fantastic. Okay. Lumber is still an issue. Y'all are dumping over here, but I kind of want you dumping over there. So we're going to do this for a while. Okay. There's probably like waste, right? Like something's really close. And it just dumps that off. That's the thing. It's the total noodle. The total noodle. This could be a mining designation. Looks a little bit like that. And just keep that going. We are very full of sulfur again. We are top of the charts on sulfur, and it's making me kind of sad. Okay. Here's what I want. Please concentrate on this. This is height of 1. It's perfect. I'm going to move these large storages over. There's nothing over here, right? No. There's not going to be anything here. There's the sand that cups down a little bit like this. But that's really about it. So no big deal there. I had a thought. I had a really good thought for a second there, and then my brain went toodaloo, idiot, and I'm like, that's mean. Fair. But that's mean. Yeah, we're going to get to here. I'm going to start moving the storages. Sulfur is something we're going to be using in other processes. We're using it right now for rubber, but I also need it, and acid, but I also need it for... Oh, if I want fertilizer level 2. That gobbles it up pretty fast. So that's why I'm kind of making a bit of a concentrated effort here to make sure I have enough. I think it'd be pretty worth it. I think it'd be pretty worth it. My cats are tussling a bit. Before I used to think Nico was the one kind of getting aggressive. Give me just a moment, would you? Hey, don't do that. Okay, all better. Before I used to think it was Nico that would give Zenny the business. And maybe that was the case. I know Zenny's given Nico the business a little bit more often, which I don't mind when it's like when they just scrap a little bit. Bat, 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 bat. Like bat each other like in the face and the head real quick and then move on. I don't mind that. A little bit of tussling, totally fine. If ever it gets like fierce. When's the last time it's ever gotten like fierce? I think there was like a lot of unknown elements in a very short amount of time. Like, I had a roommate for a while, and they had their own pet. And it was a very stressful situation because none of the steps that I wanted to take got taken. What I really wanted was like, have your, I think they had a cat. And I was like, have your cat sleep on like a towel or something, or have their favorite towel or whatever, and then have them sleep on it for like a week, and then give me the towel so I can put it in a very common place for my boys, and vice versa, right? So it's like we're exposing the cats to each other, so that way when the day comes and they arrive and they see each other, they're not enemies, right? It's also probably a really good indicator if you ever do that with an animal and the animal immediately wheezes on it. It's like, oh, okay, something not great is going to go on between these two for sure. Okay, we are going to do... where's the thing? Oh, yeah. That. I'm going to do that. Are you still... Do you still have jurisdiction? I forgot. I shuffle stuff so often that I kind of forget what's going on here. So dumping. Let's do something like that. Trim that up a spell. Perfect. And this looks like this. Just get it all worked out. All the way. One more time. We have a lot of bio waste. We have a lot of bio waste sitting in here. Biomass. Not bio waste. Biomass. I want to work through it. Ooh, are you out? Just about. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Jeez, man. We're making this stuff, aren't we? Give me one more bump. One more hit, and then I'll leave it be. It actually might look like we've met some sort of an equilibrium. Yeah, I think we've hit some sort of equilibrium. So I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to remove that. Done deal. Cool. Okay, how we doing? Almost to where I want it to be, which is perfect. So this is going to be, you know, 6 big jugs of the stuff. Big jugs of the stuff. Ah, very good. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a 3-tile gap on the bottom and on the right. That will guarantee I can reach all the stuff, even as it's done. That's the battle plan. It's the entire battle plan. Getting this stuff moved over is going to be a treat. Yeah, being able to double my sulfur storage? Mwah, chef's kiss, right? Kind of a thing. Looking forward to it. And almost done. Done. Perfection. Keep going. We got a lot of work to do, kids. Oh my god. Oh my jeez. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the corner. And all you immediately got stuck. Fantastic. Okay, so something like this. We're going to build the 3, and then we're going to decommission all the other stuff. I'm going to say, don't push. I have the Unity, so I'm just going to start force pushing some of this crap. Oh, I should set what it is. Oh, I did. Sulfur, sulfur, sulfur. Fantastic. Okay, so. Merp. There we go. A 30? Oh my god, no. Sorry. Holy dip. Yeah, holy dip is right. Okay. How much does it take to build this? 6 Unity? Gosh, that's what I should have hastened. You can still accept sulfur. Please continue to accept sulfur. Then what I'm going to do is this. Yep. Bruh. Yeah, I'm just going to mass purge all the sulfur. Where are you going? Oh my sweet lord. Where are you going? Accept assigned only. Okay, well this was a huge waste of everyone's time. Oh, now I just don't have materials, actually. There. And now, there. Okay. So how does this work? Accept assigned only. Okay, so I'll do this. I'll do this. Do not accept assigned only. That looks so much better, doesn't it? Oh my god. Now that I put it into perspective, I still only have 1 more storage container of sulfur. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can we do that? Thanks. Okay, I want this to be like a bit more shipping. I want to get a little more sand here. There's a lot I'm trying to accomplish here, to be very honest and true. To be honest and true? Who am I writing a poem? Am I lying to somebody? What's going on here? Honest and true. Yeah, I thought I was going to have a lot more sulfur room. Honest and true. Sometimes I say things. And I don't think they're ever, like, overtly offensive or even covertly offensive. It's just dumb crap, right? It's just dumb crap. But I'm happy. That's what counts, right? Being happy. I'm happy. Okay. I think what's happened now is I don't really need as much dirt storage. Because what's ultimately occurred is I stored a lot of it because I was just using the rock and the waste and the slag from other processes. So I didn't really genuinely have a strong rock income. But now I do. Oh, brudda. Oh, brudda. I got an income for sure. Okay, I'd like to burn off some more Unity. Go away. Go away. I'd like to rush to the data center. Data center requires tier 3 electronics. We have the server... oh, let's do this. Actually... there. It just plumbed up that extra Unity I was getting. Perfect. Neat. Right. Oh, right. So what was I saying? Is I don't really need all this dedicated dirt storage. I did it one time, absolutely for sure and for true. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying it. I definitely needed it because I did not have enough places to put it. But now what's going to happen? Did you have any special rules? I don't think you did. Yeah, unpause all that. I want the 4. I still, give me 3. Give me 3, and you're gonna tell me if greater than 75. You can take... Yep, you do the exclusivity thing. Fantastic. Trucks can still come down here, right? 3's the magic number? 3's the magic number. Perfect. So come down here. Ding ding. On with our lives. And then we're gonna be on with our lives. Dur, dur, dur. And... brr. Yeah, 30 Unity sounded really expensive, cause it was, but it was still a stupid amount of actual material that was being moved. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, so there's that. Done and done. Next dumping project. Honestly, now I don't care. Just keep going this way. I just wanted to get this out of here because this was in danger of shenanigans. You're gonna go there. You're gonna be quartz. Nah, you're gonna be quartz. Yeah, unpause that. Export route. That. And purge the crap out of this. Okay. Huh. Doesn't feel like it was a big project, but damn, it was a big project. Okay, cool. No more need for that. Thanks. Delete? Oh, I thought I told you to delete. No. Nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. Nah. So they were tussling, like I said, about 5 minutes ago. Nothing severe. And now they're just laying next to each other, chill like nothing. Fruit. I could use more fruit. You could switch over to fruit, thanks. I had 400 saplings not long ago. I'm now sitting on 1,100, which is awesome. I can hold another, I don't know. Let's call that 1,500. We can go in a little bit. I don't mind. Is this not marama in your thingamathing? Oh, it largely is not. Okay. You can just get at that. That'd be great. Thanks. If you could just get at that, that'd be great. I'd like to clear out this limestone. Yeah? Yeah, just start purging that out, please. No real rush about it, but just, if you could, would you kindly just keep that flushed? Oil still looks great. I don't need this on anymore. My favorite part of the whole process is how molten materials stay molten on the line. That's something that giggles me very, very much. Don't get me wrong, I'm delighted it'll just let me have it, but still, what happened here? Why are we not producing? Output full. Did I limit this ages ago? Yeah, I did. Okay. We never got the trigger because we never ran out of the stuff? Not copper. Thank you. Okay, that's still busting through. There's a lot of stone here to be had, which is not critical, but man, I don't know how these two are in sync. Sometimes they are, and it's incredible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do graphite down here. Whenever I can get to that technology level. Nice supply of compost. Really? How is this happening? Regularly. I'll just keep dumping more stuff, I guess. I guess what I'm going to do is this, really. 250? Okay, 240. Maybe that's too far. Let's say 340. Yeah. Okay, that'll just do that for a while. There's still... Oh. I was gonna say, there's still plenty of land that we could use with this here dirt, and that is a lie. A dirty lie. Dirty birdie. I'm gonna scooty boot this guy just over a little bit. I reckon I'll just scoot him over a little bit. A tiny bit. Oh, right. I want to get the rest of this done. Yes. The 2. Yep. Get that done. And this levels out at 2 for a little more. Okay. That looks great. Yeah, perfect. This is another really big chunk of it, is I wanted the shipping lane ready. And now the shipping lane's ready. Fantastic. We are pulling so much stone. It's not embarrassing. It's just a stupid amount of stone. But yeah, cool. Okay, that set us up another one of those. I'm just gonna do it. There's not gonna be a might thing. I'm just gonna do it right now. You're in invalid position. How about that? Boom. Done and dusted. Get that done. High amount of recyclables. There seems to be like a lot of copper sitting. Oh, it's not 60. Alright. Yep. Full loads, full loads, full loads. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I want to get retackled down is wood. Okay, so that's done. That's done. I'm assuming we went through the rest of this. If I quick remove... Oh, just put it there. That's dumb. Okay, well this is set to force over... Okay, cool. Perfect. And done. And I don't know why I muted that, because that could have got me in trouble if we were still making bread. I have a warehouse full of bread right here. I've got what else do I have? I have this full of bread. Bread and corn, no problem, right? I might be a man with many problems, but my problems ain't bread and it ain't corn. I'll tell you that right now. Straight up hodgepodge. Straight up hodgepodge. What? What a delightful... I keep coming up with delightful little either turns of phrase or catchphrase or something. Scribble scram the hot pot. What does that mean? It's an old military term for I'm hungry. Meh. Is it? Gosh, no. Scribble scram the cheesemeister. I don't know. Okay, that is the corner I want. That gives me a lot of expansion. The other idea was I'd love to move this down to here, oil down to here, petrochem, right? That would be another really choice maneuver if I could get that done. I don't know how. I need some more space. Maybe we'll get there someday. Because I'd like to gut all this. So what would be moved down here? Petrochem, first of all. So the oil refinery. Petrochem, yep. The power plant would come down here because we're using oil and oil derivatives for our main power source. And then also hydrogen and all that bric-a-brac. That would be most dope. Most excellent. I'm going to unpause you, get a little more work done. Output full. Okay. I was like, the heck it was not. This has been paused for ages. Did we get through all the cement? I kind of feel... No, we didn't. You tell me when you're under 25%, please. Okay, thanks. I'm honestly not building new stuff for a reason. I want to make sure I can keep motoring on all this. Because this is still really critical. We haven't come across new sources of anything, have we? No. I'd be really curious if, like, over here... Like, either copper just keeps on going or something. That would be just insane. Might collapse, might collapse, might collapse. Some stuff is out of mining area. Okay, that's fine. Bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum. Oh, because export route? Okay. That can probably be just like that. Okay, way more saplings. Awesome. 13k or sorry, 1.4k. God, 14k. That'd be just a stupid amount of saplings. Actually, I might have come to that when I played with Hat last. Maybe. I don't know. 4 more stone runs and then I can keep working over here again? Yeah. No, getting that storage done up was really important. So now with sand, I could come like from this angle, from this vector. Let's see, where does it start? I could come from like here, get down here, and then get everything. And that'll be that. Speaking of getting stuff in places, I need to do something else first. Not first, but before we get to the tree farming stuff again. Yeah, just like that. I want that so I can get at more of the sand. Like, this is dangerous as heck, is all get out. Can I put you like there instead? Oh, how about there instead? Freaking dope on a rope. Awesome. That goes away. That gets built. Oh, no, sorry. Wrong thing. There we go. 108, 48. Till this was never going to work. Okay, this being a level 1 is fine. This needed to be a level 2. Good. I guess I also was making dirt. Oh, with the compost there. Yeah, okay. I kind of low-key forgot about it. It's one of the things when you switch on and off of a game. And the beautiful thing about recording is I can just record like 8 episodes in a day, then not touch it for a week. Right? Kind of a thing. That's the beauty about recording. It's not always like I gotta be on for 8 to 10 hours a day during streaming or whatever. So it works out really well like this. But the problem is, I said this before, I often switch to other games and stuff. So it's a real pain in the rumpus is coming back and I'm like, what was I working on? It was probably really important. What was I working on? Couldn't be bothered. And then I get into it and I'm like, oh yeah, past JMegs did think about this. Look at that, me being a bright, smart man. You just pause. Oh, did that flash off? I think it flashed off for a moment. Not long enough. But it did flash off for a moment. Are you all set up? Yeah, a little bit. Let's keep you all plenty busy, yeah? And one more bump of that. Okay. I just ain't got the trucks. Okay. It did buy me more forestry, though, so I'm happy for that. This is the longest we've not had alerts. This is a little low-key weird. I don't know if I'll do another sulfur. I just might. Sulfur converts out into... I could trade for sulfur. Oh, I could change it into coal, actually. If I needed to. I don't think I needed to. But that's an idea. Right? Huh? That's an idea. Oh man, this is why... Oh, excuse me. This is why I like when I play this game. I like to do it in the morning with a fresh cup of coffee. I don't know, this game is mentally engaging, but also really chill. It's hard to... Maybe it's difficult to, like, really say, well, how can it be engaging but chill? I don't know. You ever work on a puzzle before? Jigsaw, whatever? Like, just, like, work on a puzzle, right? And it's like, this is challenging my brain, but I don't feel like this isn't threatening, right? It's not like Factorio where biters could be round any corner and it's going to be a problem, and then it's really going to be a problem, right? Yeah, so right now it's just a real vibe. Chill vibe? Chill wave synth vibe? I don't know. But I just love the crap out of this game. There have been times where I've been asked, like, would you recommend this game? And I'm like, I would. But don't take my word for it. Do not take my word for it. Go watch other people play the game. You might ask why. Like, am I not a good endorsement? No, that's not it. The idea behind it could be, though, there's going to be other streamers, YouTubers, whatever, that are going to have much stronger feels about different aspects of the game, right? For me... Like, I might really like a specific aspect. Like, I don't like farming. Let's do the inverse. I don't care for farming. It's a little dodgy for me, and it's a little too heavy in the micromanagement. Is it bad? No. It is a necessary part of the game. I'm cool that it's part of the game. I would not remove it. But, like, farming's one of, like, maybe my least favorite aspects. Somebody else might be like, man, farming is so cool. It's got, like, everything you need. It plays solid. You know, this is a cool farming, you know, this farming part of the game is a really cool part of the game. And yeah, and they'll be able to show you why it's cool. But for me, it's just, You know, what do I like about the game a lot? Oh, I do really enjoy building all the blueprints and the templates and the this, and this is where I'm at. And someone else might be like, I'll just go steal someone else's blueprints. I don't care. I don't want to build my own. I'll just steal somebody else's. Hey, fine. Awesome. No problem about none of that. I'm tempted to move the CO2. to somewhere else so I can have more room for sand. We're pretty good on sand right now. Not particularly bothered about any of it, really. Okay. Is this... Oh, I should finish one thought before I start another, right? If you see someone else play the game, like I said, they might... Oh, I did finish the thought. They might give you a really, really good perspective of things. High supply of compost. Oh, I see. Alright. I guess just keep going. Oh, hold on. Ah, I didn't have you in control. My bad. Okay, thank you. There's that much richer brown. I could just stash compost and then be ready with it when I want to be ready with it. That's another option too. This got done. Awesome. Okay, new storage wing. Up and online. Perfecto. That can go. That can go. Yeah, and I'm turning around and seeing both boys passed out on the same little throw blanket I have. They're literally a foot, or their tummies are 1 foot away from each other. If they hated each other thoroughly and true, they would not be napping like that. No, it's wind down time. They're good boys. They're good boys. Yeah, like I said, that's why, like, whenever they tussle, I don't find it too bad of a deal. I don't find it too bad of a deal. All animals do a little tussling, right? Maybe a little strength check or something. Like, hey, your face is dumb and your pants are bad choices or something. I don't know how animals negotiate. Maybe they use UDP and there's just a lot of, like, lost messages and misconstrued information that's incomplete. I don't know. Shoot, man. How the heck? How the heck? I kind of filled in kind of quick. I might run CO2 down here. It'd just be one pipe and I could stash a crap ton of it. Maybe that's a plan. I want this to get finished though. And then when that's done, ah, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's good. No, that's super good. I like that. Okay. Just all the dumps. How are we doing on the thing? Building a second ship would be a waste of time, I feel. How's this coming along? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How much oil am I consuming? Maybe that'd be a good idea to check crude. We're consuming... I mean, there's some drops here. I set it to 30. Can you let me know when you are under 25%? Thanks. Cool. That saved me a little bit of Unity because I'm about to Unity crash. Oh, that's why our food is doing so well. Whoops. Okay. That changes back to veg. That change. Nope. That changes back to veg. We're pretty good on everything else, really. How much saplings did I get out of that? 1.8k. Hey, that's not bad. We have wood. Oh my god. I don't know why this voice is happening, but it is. Okay, I think I'm just gonna connect, right? We built a way around. Stuff could come in through like this and down like that. It might be reasonable. Let's just push this way a little further. I know a lot of this is going to be rock. And that's fine. I want to get so much... Oh, this is the wrong designation on top of all that. Damn it. Okay. Okay, start with that. That'll keep you going for a spell. Okay. Thanks for that. Yeah, level this out a little bit. Then I can move forward a smidgen. Okay, high supply of compost. You do. Okay. I have a different feeling about this now. No. Compost. No. That. You don't have to accept only from there. But this is gonna look like this. That goes away. This has to be emptied more regularly than what it is. And this way I don't feel so forced about getting it maneuvered anyway. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Thank you very much. Cool. Okay. That's one less thing I've got to concern my immediate self with. Fantastic. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. If you hear a little clicking noise, it's the mute button on the microphone. What I could do is I could just Alt-Tab and go to OBS and hit the mute button, which I've been pretty good about. Sometimes I'm not good about it, and I have to sneeze, I have to cough, I have to something. So I smash the physical button, and it sometimes sounds like this. If I hit it a different way, though, let me see if I can make the noise now. I think that picks up. So that's what it sounds like. So if you hear a little like that, I can't really avoid that. If I turn the noise gate lower, some of my semantics get lost in the process, and I've tried some testing to make it work. And yeah, it's just kind of annoying. I get it. So I do apologize. I know it's annoying, but it's kind of the tools I'm under, right? Hey, throwing this out there. If anyone wants to buy me a $1,500 microphone or something, that'd be great. No, I don't roll that way. No, I'm very happy with my setup. I'm very happy with what I got. Yeah. I can get... Oop, I wasn't done. Thanks, mate. Merp. Dur-de-dur-dur-dur. What would be another big landscaping project I should concentrate on? I'm seconds away of digging that up and fixing it, just for sake of reason. Farms would probably be the next big thing. I want to get still ahead of this wood. I was so convinced like 2 episodes ago. I was like, well, we took care of that whole problem with the wood there, haha. And then it's like, dang it. Well, now we're here and it feels like we didn't fix anything. Oh, that feels fast, man. Jeez. What I could do, instead of dumping this anymore, is I could do this instead. And, yep, perfect. Okay, that'll turn that into dirt, which I should have done ages ago anyway. Quick remove, thanks. Something else. I should have definitely just done that anyway. Dumping the compost, I think, was a stopgap, but here, I could turn it into highfalutin dirt. I could double my money, double my value. And then this is going to evacuate to, you guessed it. Okay, cool. Perfection. That works for me. Super happy, super happy, super happy. Okay. Next was farms. I wanted to set up some farms that look like this. So I wish you'd let me do it anyway so I could get a good size. But let's start with something like that, and it'll give me some room for dirt. Dirty dirt, dirt. Dirty dirt, dirt, dirty dirt, dirt. This can just get nixed. Thanks. There's no need for it. I can't do anything with it. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So I have spots for what? 5 ships? Freaking amazing. Well, Unity's full again. Yeah, pop that on. Oh, we're still full. Research? What did I want? I guess I want this. Yeah, no active lab. Yep, that's what you're gonna scream about. Yep, I mean, makes sense you'd scream about it because it's true and I don't have anything working. Yeah, burn that down, 25% extra. I'm cool with 25. I don't like 0% bonus research. I don't. I just... Man, if we're gonna spend some high-end good stuff, I'd rather have a little extra coming out of it, right? And at this level, we get a little extra Unity. Unity's a very fluid thing, it feels like. I ramp up a little bit, try to tighten the belt slightly, and then we have a little more, spend a little more freely, that kind of a thing, yeah? It's kind of the idea. I do want to do this. I do want to move this over here. This can look like... actually... It should be the other way. I'm gonna have a problem no matter what, actually. Let's do this. There. That kind of solves that problem, right? I was going to have an issue because... There we go. I was going to have a problem because the second I hook up any sort of piping, this would be a problem. So I want this to look like that, so it matches everything else. Please build. I need a level 2 pipe, absolutely no question. And this can be just some weird, hokey nonsense. It's cool. A little too far. I'm gonna have to build at least 4 of these. But I just want to get this set up. Okay. Am I afraid I'm not gonna have enough for graphite later? I don't know, but like if I can chuck down a couple of storages here and save it up, I'd rather do that. Also, I really want to thin out what happens over here. We're going to get closer with sand. I want to do some cleanup there. So let's say 2 containers worths. Yep. Little awkward, but that'll be fine. I definitely cannot justify 30 Unity for nothing. I cannot justify that at all. No way. Okay, so that was hopefully 1 container emptied. Awesome. Can you... output only if above. Yeah, perfect. That's what I want. So, remove, remove, remove. Put a little small guy right here, and then we belt it out. Easy. And then I can take this, raise it, belt it again. Cleans up a bunch of space, right? Do you need to get... I need to build another one. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll buy it. You know, this one's on me. Y'all are real busy right now. I get it. I get it. I get it. This one's on me. Full supply of cement. Freaking. Oh. Tell me when you're empty. All the trucks. Did you notice that huge swarm? Well, it wasn't huge, but still. For our little island empire, yeah. Okay. That goes away, thanks. Yeah, we are making a ton of this stuff. It's turned into a real no-joke thing. That goes away. This is gonna get quick removed and then nuked. I'm also gonna quick nuke it. Okay. Bubba-dubba-dub. Rubba-dubba-dub-dub. Where did that pipe go? Oh, it's just so delicately under the other pipe. Okay, cool. Fine, whatever. I don't much mind. Okay. That can get built. That gets nuked. Thank you. Okay. Cool. That makes me feel very, very much better. Can you pause for a second? And let this all go away. Okay. This gets a heavy trim. Thank you. You can resume your regularly scheduled whatever. I need a loose U-shaper. I'm gonna put this here, though. Okay, plenty of room for a truck to get through. Fantastic. 5? 5 looks correct. Really? Sure, I'm cool with that. That goes away. That gets built. What is your problem? Invalid route assigned. Oh. I think because I deleted a pipe that was bad. I could change that order. I'm not sure. Cool. Alright, so... it's actually right here. Let's try that on for size. Okay, 2 more storages, and I move the whole thing. Oh, we're starting to get to the negative health stuff. Yeah, as long as we keep it around 1,200 or less people, we should be okay. Yeah, should be fine. Yep, that's taking the compost. This can probably sit at 260. Doesn't have to be emptied nearly as often. We're getting some fertilizer. How's the food? Food's taking a bit of a tumble because I removed the 20% reduction in whatever. Man, this is taking a what? 4.3. Good God. Yeah, research takes a long time if you only got the 1 lab. So, for sure. Oh, that's still moving. Still out of lumber, huh? Sad. Yep, this is gonna be a long fight. A good fight, but a long fight. All this is looking great. You are not full, but you are, so that's good. Yep, a little more oil. We have not dipped down. I still have the production lowered from 60 to 30 barrels, or whatever the heck the unit of measure is. Oil units? Liquid oil units? I don't know if that's barrels, or weight, or volume. Look at him just scurry so much, man. So cute. The other thing I could move... Can I get a copy of all this? Oh, I can. Okay. For size sake, something like this would be great if I could put the farms here as well. Then what else is actually being actively shipped here? Most of it's just farm stuffs. Food, the bio waste, and the power are like the couple of things that I would need to really get that going on. But that's not a lot. Oh, we're also delivering rocking chairs, what? One truck every 4 months? Because we're using 14 of it? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. The good news is it takes a long time for us to work through all that electronics. I have a bunch of PCBs kicking around. Yeah, I think I left these set so we could actually work through... I think we were working through the... silicon poly. I think that's what we were doing before. Could use a little more sand. Yeah, the changes we made don't really seem to be that detrimental. Which is nice. It's nice. Copper still looks good. This coal's really working itself out, which is awesome. I do see the end of it. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it very clearly right now. Right there. So I guess maybe I come out a little bit more, loop in, and then go down again and back grab some of this stuff. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really have... Because this goes all the way... Yeah, the sweet gosh. There's just so much to be had. I'm really not sure what the right answer is. Goodness me, I may never know. Oh, we got some dirt. We got some dirt. If you could knock that out, that'd be just splendid pants. Okay. So I'm going to grab this guy. And we're going to do a little bit of touch-up. Oh, I thought there was a lot more touch-up to be had. Okay. I mean, kinda never mind now. Let's do something like that. Whenever I mess with land designations, I usually pause the game. Because it's kind of one of those things in my head that could be like this. If anything's going to screw up, it's this. I'm going to give the wrong designation, and something's just going to be terribly hosed. Okay, that might be the end of that. Okay. We can get some trucks doing this right now, that'd be great. What happened? Dang it, this is exactly what I was talking about. What happened? Right. Okay, yeah, alright. Here's your first job, actually. Can you come here? How about that? That'll give you something to do. Doesn't have to be like a lot of trucks or anything, but... And this doesn't even script that much forestry land anyhow, but... Eh. Okay. I think all the dirt got done. Right? Yep, okay. I'm legitimately unsure as to what screwed up that little bit right there. I could not tell you what I did and messed up. But I done did mess something up. I sure did, I sure did. Okay. Thank you. Next. That. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That. Okay. One more time. Yeah. Celebrate. Alright. Oh, do we make through all the PCB? Hold on. Maybe we did. PCB... It should just get quick removed. Thanks. And that can get removed. Okay, that frees up some stuff. I've got a tiny amount of fuel gas there for reasons I can't wrap my head around, but yeah, either way. Low supply of crude. Okay, cool. I stole a little bit of Unity from myself. It's the kicker that I can't do that no more. That gets offed. That gets off. We made it to 80%, actually. It's not too shabby. I didn't think we'd make it that far. I thought I'd still be at like 60% or something, but we're making 1.5 Unity a month. That's perfect. Okay. Thank you very much for your service. Earth Workers Union. Okay. Now we try this again. Oh, before I do anything else, you can have zones and areas overlap. For simplicity's sake, I usually go through and just clean them out. So, rectangle. You have this. This is your land. That gets removed. And that gets removed. And that gets removed. And now, there we go. Okay, I think we're clean. So now, let's try this one more time. Sorry, I'm in a Daft Punk mood, sorry. Sorry, not sorry, I'm in a Daft Punk mood. Okay, that just filters out beautifully. Yep. Yeah, man. I want to work through all that. We're still low on crude? Okay, that'll catch up real quick. Yeah, we got a little ways to go. but it's pouring dirt, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'd like to work that down as far as we possibly can. Sand has no available designations to mine in its thing. We're done with you anyway, but let's edit up that area a bit. Okay, you did get that stuff. Nice. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. This also feels like a lot of problems can happen. Chomp through that, I guess? Yeah, okay. Let's do that. How we doing? I kind of feel like the last, like, 4 sessions, I've done nothing but just micromanage this stone mine, which I don't mind at all. Mind? I don't mind at all. Mind? My mind. Shut up! I don't mind one bit. Like, this is still fun for me. I'm sure for anyone watching, it's like, God, he's just messing with the forestry stuff again. This is maybe low-key the biggest incremental change I can make. That would just be like, this is clear progress being made. Right? I kind of feel like that's the jam. That gets offed. This gets on. Yep, I want to work this all the way down. Oh, buddy, you almost dumped it in the no-no spot. That could have sucked. I'd have to do it all over again. But this is a substantial amount of extra farmland. Or whatever. Okay, let's try... Are you close enough? You are. Hot diggity dang. Okay, only a few of you got left behind. You can scoot, you can scoot, you can scoot. No, that's perfect. Oh, I'm just gonna chuck you over there. Thanks. I meant to talk to this guy. That is a lot of extra forestry. Holy buckets. I literally might have to get another saw dude and another planter or something. Saw dude? Saw Dude almost sounds like a Generation 1 Mega Man robot master. Almost. But of course, the best Mega Man 2 metal-based enemy is of course Metal Man. So we're not even going to have that conversation. Ain't no need to have that conversation. We already know who the best. And if we can get this done up. It's gonna have to be this way for like 2 seconds. I don't know how much dirt this is gonna take. I can't really approximate. Oh. Enough. That was probably enough. Beautiful. Okay. Well done. And that means you can have that back. It's like nothing ever happened. Look at that. Nice, nice. If you could go there. Still a low supply of crude. Well, it did have a bit of a backflow to catch up on, right? Oh, what is this? Not... Oh, that's where the drill pumps were. Okay. Are you just not keeping up? You're not keeping up at all. Okay. I guess that's my own hubris biting me in the face. So there you go. We have to catch up now, even though 60 was a fine number. It was a fine vintage. I now have to struggle bubble to get my way back, which is unfortunate. Block due to full rock? Yeah, probably. Oh, what about quartz? We're good on quartz. We're about to be full on carbon dioxide again, which is fine. I'm not going to do this whole build a ton. 5 is fine. Legit. I'm very happy with 5. This limestone, I'd like to still vacate the premises if I can. That's getting awfully close, lads. We're going to do a dumping designation real quick. See if I can backfill some of this. I was kind of hoping we were done with that, but that's not the case. Yep, we'll have a nice little fleet of trucks on the way. Where did you come from? Oh, sweet God, no. This won't last forever. But it'll be a nice start. Something like that would be great, please. Just another ramp. Yeah, that's terrible. Go all the way around. I don't know why they don't come down this way and pop in, unless... Oh, yup. Same ding-dang thing here. Yeah, cool. Okay. There's that. Done. Yep, we are saving our bacon as I speak. Low wood still makes me sad, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. High supply of CO2. Also fine, I'm just gonna shut that thing off. It doesn't do me any good. I'm actively not gonna store anymore. Thanks. It gave me a good idea on how much more we have, but yeah. What's the conversion rate on this? 144 turns to 6. Jeez. Yeah, I'll build a little factory here, and then I'll just turn this into graphite. Done deal. Yeah, easy cake. Easy cake. Okay, that feels so much better. Yep, perfect. Okay, awesome. We got a little more to do there. Can we trim that a bit? Trim that a little more? Yeah. Awesome sauce. Looks like that. Okay, work on that, please. Thank you. I don't think we've beaten this map yet. Are we in a really good position? We thoroughly, absolutely are. No workers, what? How many workers do you take? 46. I swear to goodness my workers are just vanishing off the face of the map for no reason. I'm almost sure of it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is still running. Well, there's 32 more workers. Okay, that's the brunt of it back. Perfect. I was like, I'm not adding more vehicles. What might happen with sulfur is I might turn this around and push it. Which is hokey, yeah, but... God, this still feels like cheating to me. I freaking love it. I freaking love that I could just do this. It feels so filthy, but I just... It's a vanilla game mechanic. I am doing no cheating. And it's just so good, though. Because, here's the thing, that makes it even sweeter, or wronger, or whatever. The thing is, you can also move full storages. These storages can be full to the gills, no problem. Don't bring, only take. Perfect. Yeah, that could be a fairly slow burn project. We'll just build more sulfur as we go. Sulfur I'll keep. I could turn sulfur into coal and other cool stuff. I might really consider level 2... I'm actually out of bread and other stuff. Well, I did turn down the fertilizer. Let's get this back to 110. See if that does us some value. I have 1.5k seedlings, saplings, whatever. So that's good. Wow. It filled in so fast. A little more. Come on. Thank you. Brilliant. And thank you. Okay, cool. That ramp got done. Just have a day. Just have a day over here. Yep. Awesome. I'd love to get to food packs and chicken feed and all kinds of crap. But man, I just can't because of how much corn that takes. And corn is based on lumber, right? Yeah, we're still full on corn. That's a good sign. Yeah, corn is based on lumber. I know that it won't leave until the pickup is full, right? I kind of low-key wish that it would go if it knew it was going to be full on the way, right? So how much is at the mine? 1,700? Awesome. By the time I leave, it'll be 2,000 when I get there. See, there was already 600 ready to be pulled. So the boat could technically leave at 1,400. Get there, when it's ready to pull, bam, full brisket, right? Full brisket. But I do understand that's not how it works. It would just be a real neat what if. That's where I'm at. Okay. Yeah, it kind of... I'm thinking, like, what's the thumbnail going to be for the episode, right? I don't really have a good one. What am I going to do? Show this? Oh, we're building a dummy mana battery again. Yay! I call the mana battery really for, like, the rail line. We could have a belt mana battery. A belt battery? I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say with that. Sand is definitely going to be a finicky customer as we progress. I could start pushing on quartz and start grinding that down a bit just to get us a little bit more traction. Out of fuel. Is it because we were out of crude for so long? Oh, I can probably shut that back down. Ah, that's where 18 workers went. How are you out? I don't get... Well, this thing's not waiting, so that's good. We're really low on diesel. Dang, what happened? Well, the shipping, right? I do have all of the things in place, yeah? Yeah, well, okay, I know what's happening. We're doing more mining because we're consuming more. We're consuming more because research. Yeah, more trucks need to be used. We're doing more processing and everything. Yeah, I bet you any money that's what the deal is. We're still sitting on 100 or so diesel. If this snapped right at 60 and someone came and took it away immediately, I'd be a lot more worried. But there is buffer in between because the trucks can only hold 60. So here, right here, we got enough for 1 truck, 2 truck now. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Don't have to worry too much. I just want more lumber. Oh my god. Soon, TM. Soon. But like a project like this would be great to move the settlement, right? And again, here's the footprint of the settlement. Right about there. Boom. Put it in the corner. Done deal. I really want to do that eventually if I can get more farms and everything going on. Because having it just direct feed it would be just brilliant. And then have trucks bring in, what? Housing materials or housing appliances, whatever the crap it's called. And then there? Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see. I think I'm going to call this here. I need to get up and stretch. I need more water. I need to move around a bit, and this is a good stopping point. What do I do for another picture? I don't know. Gosh, I guess glass? I guess the Glassworks upgrades, I guess? I guess that's what we got. I can't think of anything else. Do something like that. That looks pretty good. So, thank you all for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle, and I hope to catch you next time.